Now, as the 2023 general election draws nearer, members of the Nigerian Youth Decides has called on teaming Nigerian youth to come together with the aim of electing credible leaders at all levels, from the federal level to the state and local government levels. The group highlighted the importance of involvement of the youth in the electoral process and not leaving it to the elders alone.
Next week, Saturday, on a special day, October 1st, 2022, to celebrate the independence, the 62nd independence of our beloved country, Federal Republic of Nigeria. In our quest for good leadership and credible leaders in Nigeria, we came up with this idea, Nigeria Youth Decide, as we approach the 2023 general election in Nigeria, that the youth to come together and see how we can forge a way of electing credible leaders at all phases of our country, from the federal down to the states, down to the other elections that will be coming up in 2023. We'll be having various speakers, which my partner and co-convener will be talking about much later. We'll be having a lot of speakers. We'll be having some top presidential candidates who are going to be there, and they are not going to be there to give us their manifesto. They are going to be there to listen to the youth of Nigeria, because we have a 10-point agenda where we're going to which we are going to discuss with them, and at the end of the day we are going to sign a social contract with them, which will be supervised by an elder statesman, the former Secretary General of Commonwealth, Chief Emeka Ayako.
Currently, right now, the young people are the ones, are the engine, the drivers of every nation you can think about. Call it, be it America, be it UK, be it any part of the world. The young people are the ones in the steering, driving the agenda around the world. And it looks as if Africa, we've actually been at the backside sleeping. But no, this time around we're woken up. Just like my co-convener said, somebody said that this time around we are made up our mind to take our country into our destinies, into our hands. It's been for a very long time. People have been saying Nigeria youths are the future leaders, future leaders, future leaders. No, we are the leaders of the now. We have made up our mind. We have said now, this time around. And if you watch what's happening around the country, you can see that the young people are not laughing at all. The young people have never been aware. That's why we are very excited and very grateful for what's happening right now. The young people have never been aware that now, ever, than now. They know everything about politics. We are not slaves. We are stakeholders in this government. And we have some certain demand. He said 10-point agenda we have, which we are going to make known to the press. 10-point agenda that anybody that is coming in must implement. Part of it is that at least a minimum of 50% of the seat must be given to the Nigerian youths.
Meanwhile, convener of the group urged the youth to put Nigerian first and avoid the ethnic and religious bias in deciding who to vote for. He said incoming government must prioritize the 50% inclusion of youth in the administration.
What is happening in this country, I don't think any of us is happy about it. Like my brother said here, things are not going the way it should be going. And we happen to be the one that has the power to decide who we want to vote for. So there is no time for sentiment. There is no time for saying, this is my brother, this is my sister, he's from my state, he's not from my state. It's not about that. What has he done before? What is he planning to do for us now? That is the main point for all of us here today. So I think you all need to come down there and get to have opportunity to hear them speak, hear them convince you. It's more like coming to convince you what they want to do. It's not about just him being a former vice president, or him being a former governor, or him being a former governor of another state. That is not the point. That is not the situation we're into now. Nowadays, like you said, we know about what is happening. We know about politics. We're all involved in what is happening. So it's not last election for us to say, okay, we're going to go for this person just because he was a governor before and he did these great things in his party or in his state. Let him come and tell us what is he going to do now. Because I keep on saying, what was happening before is not what is happening now. Yeah. So the situation that we're into before, that we voted for them before, is not the situation we're into now.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, enough of all this back and forth, a cake way of doing things. We are in era of technology. When you bring in the right youths, you bring in sound minds, trust me, Nigeria will be better. It's not just going to be better by word, but let us use what we have. A lot of us are technology savvy. So we are asking the next government, when they come October 1st, we're going to tell them, listen, we are going to bring in people, sound youth into your government that are technologically sound and based. Number 4, we are looking at unity amongst Nigeria, full application of federal.
The group also called for unity among Nigerians and full application of the federal character, as this will give every Nigerian a sense of belonging.